Hey guys, I'm Mr. Side, and I got a video for you guys, and it's another car review, like we did last week with the Audi 90 GTO, IMSA car of some sort. Well, here's another IMSA category car, this time the GTP class, which is pretty much the prototype class, very similar to Group C. And if you remember, I said there was going to be a part 2 to the Audi video. Well, this is part 2, and we're going to start with sounds. Alright, they sounded lovely, you could hear, and here I'm just showing the way you can drive this car. You don't need the clutch, I don't know why. They never said anything about it being a dog box or any other type of unsynchronized gearbox of some sort. Or sequential, but you can shift it like one, so if you can drive the skip barber by clutchless shifting, well, you can do the same with this. You can see right there, I just lifted to shift, and there you go. It's actually the fastest way to shift in this car, at least in my findings. I don't know, I just love the sound of this car. You can definitely hear the turbo, and you can definitely feel when the turbo kicks in because you have no power, and then tons of power instantly. I mean, it's like out of the blue, it changes so much. It's a lovely car, and I said they're pretty much America's solution to Group C. I don't know if they're a little bit slower in our, IMSA, which is I don't know, pretty much a North American racing sanctioning body. I love IMSA now. I was never really a follower back then when this car was relevant. Hell, I wasn't even alive when this car was relevant. But I was never a follower of pretty much anything other than NASCAR, IndyCar, and that's about it. But I've grown to love this car, these kind of races. Endurance racing is probably one of my more favorite types of racing nowadays. And when you hear the word IMSA, you'll probably think of Daytona prototypes, Corvette, pretty much dominating that series with LMP2s, which are gonna die out. But anyways, this series ended up dying out, I believe, and becoming what was known as American Le Mans, or American Le Mans as we would say here. All in all, pretty fun car, if you ask me. Hard to drive, you can definitely see me get sideways here. And that's that instant power out of nowhere deal. That's why I kind of had to it was kind of strange on throttle. Same with this corner, I do the same damn thing. So you gotta watch it, plenty of horsepower. Pretty much pushing 800 horses, so yeah. Telling you though, this is a fun car. Tons of downforce for its time, which is just crazy. Which people are saying is unrealistic, but it's not really that far-fetched given this was an era where a lot of things weren't limited. And plus, look at the dive planes on this thing. They're huge. Well, you can't see it now, but you could in the replay. I guess here's another point of view to the finish. From Chase King, you can hear it. But that's pretty much all I can say about this car. Again, I don't know much, I just know that it's very fun to drive, tons of power. You're gonna love it. I suggest buying it so you can race in the newly made series. So, yeah. Remember my track guides? Tomorrow now. Anyways, sim racing, chewy side.